welcome back to a new episode of AI The Somnium Files. It's been a while for me, but I hope I've uploaded consistently. We are still investigating the murder of Mizuki's dad. I think we're at the biggest word. Boy who's friends with Iris his parents' restaurant at least. Honestly, I'm not quite sure what we're doing here. I guess we're here to find out. Let's talk to you. Let's flirt with her. Hey, you're looking gorgeous today.
Oh, stop, you charmer. But you're not getting a discount out of me.
I knew you were a pedo, Date, but I didn't think you were a cougar hunter too.
Oh shit.
I am neither of those things.
Oh, everything here is delicious. But my personal favorite is our omelet rice.
Oh, I love omurice. It's so hard to make.
Did you want to eat here?
Yes.
No, I don't have much of an appetite. How's your stomach?
Same. I don't think I can eat right now.
Where's your husband?
I completely forgot. I wonder where he got off to. But he'll come back soon. He always does. Runs off, then comes back.
I'm beginning to have doubts about the management of this establishment.
At least one person's not.
I as well.
That's the guy.
He went out early this morning. I don't know where.
Oh, right, because he seemed to frequent the maid cafe, right? Or something like that. So we wanted to question him.
I see. Sorry to be a bother, but when Ota comes back, can you tell him to contact me?
Oh, well, sure.
Thanks, ma'am.
Okay, got it.
Date, let's go somewhere else.
He's probably twittering around there on his Twitter accounts. Lemniscate. And we're even working on a summary, by the way. That's intense.
Oh, what? Hey there, handsome.
Hello, beautiful lady.
Excuse me?
I cannot even right now.
She's Gen Z.
Hold on, give me just one sec. Mizuki, do you know this guy?
Yeah?
Can you introduce me, please?
She is surprisingly unprofessional for a receptionist.
But I love her for it.
Come on, it's just not too bad.
Could you contain yourself for 5 minutes, Date?
Pretty serious. You can't flirt back. Pretty serious.
Yeah, totally. You never think about, like, my boss getting murdered, you know? Like, what are even the chances?
She's so unserious.
That's like the odds of hitting the lotto. But I was kind of lucky in a weird way.
Eh?
Some of my old friends hit me up asking about it, you know. Feels like we're old alumni or something.
She certainly found the bright side of this situation.
Do you know who this receptionist?
I mean, yeah, but
She looks sad.
Yeah, of course we know each other. We're like best friends.
Why is everyone best friends with Mizuki?
We hang out, we party.
Party?
We do not party.
Hey!
She's so shocked. Who are this woman?
The most likely scenario is that the final decision was made by the head of the company.
Renju.
Mizuki is standing next to me. Okay. Did you happen to see Oda here?
Ota? Nah, I haven't seen him today. How is he?
The receptionist knows Ota too?
Ota happens to be the kind of otaku who actually has social skills.
Okay, slay.
Those are the ones you have to watch out for.
Huh?
Nothing. Anyway, could you give me a call if Ota shows up? I have my number here.
I got my business card.
Yeah,
I'll get it over to the
I got his
receptionist.
number.
I
got
was
his
right.
number.
I was right.
Let us pray that the privilege will not be abused.
Mizuki's reaction. Have you seen Iris?
Iris? You mean Asit? She's recording a podcast in the underground studio.
Oh. She's also vibing to the music.
Oh, that's why she didn't pick up the phone.
If you need her right away, I can try contacting her.
No, it's fine. This can wait until she's done.
For sure.
What?
For sure? As in, I got you?
I don't believe I've ever heard that sequence of sounds spoken out loud before.
Where's her accent from? Is it a Jersey accent?
Oh, haven't heard anything about that yet. The VP might take over, we might get absorbed by another office. Just when I got a job, too. Man, what am I gonna do if this place closes up? So, anyway, tell me, Date, what kind of girls do you like? Because I'm the committed type, you know? Would you consider me a candidate? Hmm?
Mizuki's glaring.
Well, I could go out sometime.
Wow, dude.
You disgust me.
No! Let him live.
Oh, my apologies. Never mind.
There's a receptionist sitting behind the desk. Okay, that's all then. Let's go.
Mizuki, let's go. Staying here would be a waste.
Yeah. Where should we go next?
Check the map. The golden yoga floor. Back to the crime scene. New. I really like this game so far. I'm really happy to be playing it. It makes me want to play Persona as well. Because I think it's the same company, right? Or the
Is this
same
it?
artist?
Yeah,
Oh, wait.
You know about this place?
yeah. This is where I met Renju for the first time.
Interesting. Didn't think this was your kind of spot.
This place is special. You can find all sorts of shady characters here. It's the best place for gathering information about a case. So that's why.
That is only a partial truth.
Shut up.
Huh?
Let's head inside.
Where is everyone?
It's been like this for a while. Not many people come here anymore.
That's a shame. It looks nice. They have a lot of alcohol.
Mama should be here soon, though.
Okay.
In other news, at 6:10 p.m. yesterday, on the outer circle of the capital city highway in Minato District, Tokyo, a traffic collision occurred involving 5 cars and at least 1 truck. MPD has arrested the driver of the truck suspected to be the cause of the accident for negligence.
That's a lot of people involved.
The investigation is ongoing.
You tired?
No. And what do you mean by that?
Nothing. Just let me know when you're tired. You can go home anytime you want.
You aren't really worried about me, you just think I'm annoying, right?
The baby.
Don't beat around the bush, just say it. But you know what? It wouldn't matter anyway because I'm not going home.
Oh. About Ranger.
Hey, Date. What did you and Daddy used to talk about when you were here?
I don't remember a lot of it. I was usually drinking pretty hard.
Don't worry, I have everything recorded.
Oh, I would hate that. I would hate to hear back my drunken conversations.
In fact, the conversation about you taking care of Mizuki took place here, at Marble.
Really?
The topic was brought up several times afterward, but the first time was here.
Really? I
4
still
years
wonder
ago,
why.
after drinking enough liquid courage, Renju asked you to take care of Mizuki. At the time, Renju was recently divorced, buried in work at Lemniscate, and mentally unstable.
That's tough.
It was a display of excellent judgment. It was a good thing that he...
You think so?
Sorry, a good thing that he was able to swallow his pride.
Sometimes, I don't think it was the right move.
You should have more confidence. I guarantee you that it was the best decision.
Let's hope so.
The bottles lined up on the counter. Let's count them.
Man, I could use a drink.
No, you're driving.
Can't you just drive?
Indeed I can, but I refuse.
So imagine you get stopped, you get checked. You're like, no, my eye is driving. It's not me. I'm allowed to be drunk. I don't think anyone would be.
Why?
Nothing good comes of you being drunk.
Ooh. It's a menu. It has writing on the back. As a menu does. It's like a nice place. There's a blackboard stuff. The specials are written on the chalkboard. Slippers and tomato soup? What? Like the footwear slippers? Poster. There's a poster on the wall. Talented Mr. Dickley. I wonder what that is. Me too. Having fun at school?
It's okay.
Is it?
Yup.
Do you have a lot of friends?
Yeah. But I don't really like my elementary school friends. They're too immature. I have more fun with Iris and Ota.
Oh.
I don't know if they're too immature. You're just very mature for your age.
Yeah, how come?
You think so? The kids at school are so stupid. They gossip about who had their first kiss for days. I don't see why that's anyone's business.
These grade schoolers move fast.
Nah, not really. It's pretty normal nowadays.
You haven't kissed anyone yet, have you?
We're having the dad talk.
No, I'm not interested in that.
Oh, thank God.
He really does feel like a dad. It's been a long time since we did this.
Did what?
Sat at a table together like this. We haven't eaten dinner together in a while. After I finish working on this case, we should do it again.
Why? Because of what happened to my mom and daddy? I don't need that.
Where are you gonna go then?
Date, this is where you need to take a stronger role as her guardian.
Yes.
Data suggests that children who eat alone are prone to mental imbalances and poor physical condition. The meals you prepare do have sufficient nutritional content. However, you need to make sure that Mizuki is eating all of it. Otherwise, your effort is wasted.
Tastes good. Mizuki, we should at least have one meal together.
I told you I don't want to.
Why not?
Because, I don't like how you hold chopsticks. It makes me sick.
Really
Shoot.
now?
We gotta learn how to hold our chopsticks better, huh?
People have always told me that I have good technique. Some even say it's beautiful.
Beautiful.
It's disgusting. Too clean. Besides, there's no point in eating together.
Why is that?
Because you don't talk when you're eating. I don't like sitting in silence.
Well, we don't have to be quiet.
It's fine, I don't like hearing you talk either.
Mizuki, please.
I believe she has entered her teenage rebellion phase a year early.
Yes.
This is gonna be rough.
Honestly, props to all parents raising kids. It can't be easy.
Date, honey. Long time no see.
It's looking beautiful.
Hey, Mama, how have you been?
Oh, tired and sore, but not in a fun way.
Watch the innuendo in front of the kid.
Oh, who is this?
Renju's daughter.
Hi, nice to meet you.
Oh, you're... Oh, it must have been hard.
Aw.
I saw on the news.
It's okay. Really.
Oh, it must have been so hard. Stupid Ren. What was he thinking, leaving his little girl like this? Oh. Oh.
Hey, Mama. I wanted to ask you some questions about Renju.
Oh. I guess crying isn't gonna solve the thing, is it? Go ahead, ask away. I'll help any way I can.
I wonder how much Mama knows.
This is a painting of Saint Sebastian.
Oh. That's
Saint Sebastian was a faithful Christian who lived under Roman Emperor Diocletian. On January 20th, 288 AD, he was martyred.
oh no.
This painting depicts his execution.
So grim to have in a bar. How's business?
Not bad.
Hey, that's good. I want you to keep this place open as long as you can. It makes me feel sad and old when a place I used to visit closes down.
Well, then you should visit more often. I could hook you up in more ways than one.
Mama. Like everyone hitting them. Hitting on us.
Just the one way is fine, thanks.
About Renju.
Have you heard any rumors about Renju? Anything about grudges, disputes?
Is it okay to talk in front of Mizuki?
Yes, I want to be here.
Trust me, you couldn't drag her away.
If you say so. Apparently, Ren had some connections with the Kamakura gang.
Oh. Just like the mom, right? The mom was scamming.
A gang?
I think that was the same one.
Yeah, real rough customers. This is their turf.
So Daddy was involved with gangsters.
Mizuki, that company Shoko was running,
Yeah.
were they also tied to the Kumakuras?
I don't know.
Hmm.
Interesting. Is Renju a regular here?
I haven't seen him for a while.
Oh. He disappeared.
I thought I was going to shrivel up and die of boredom without you boys around.
Shrivel up. You look like a purple water balloon.
That's right. Care to give me a poke?
I'll pass, thanks.
He's going for it. Emma's polishing a dried bonito fish. Huh? Part of her daily routine. Come to think of it, I have no idea why. I think I'll ask her one day when the time is right. scared of him. Is this your first time in a place like this?
Yeah, I mean, at some fish pocket they served alcohol, but I've never been to a bar like this.
Well, I would hope not. You're in elementary school.
Well, Daddy invited me along sometimes, but I was too shy to go.
Good call.
I was planning on going one day when I was old enough to drink.
Very good.
I wanted to go to a bar with Daddy.
Aw, that's so sad. Are you scared of Mom?
Not really.
Oh, don't worry, honey. I don't bite. I'm only aggressive when it comes to men 20 through 65.
That's a pretty wide range.
Gotta widen my net for a catch like you, Date, honey.
I think I'll ignore that one.
I think I'll ignore it as well.
I heard that shady characters hang out here. So who are you and how do you fit in?
No one special. I'm just a facilitator.
A facilitator?
People who come in here tend to have very specific interests. I help accommodate.
Wait, is this a spicy bar?
Oh, okay.
Huh.
Mama's like, an informant.
Oh, okay, I was wrong.
That's right. And I won't charge you this time. Just promise to get the bastards who did this to Ren for me.
Right, this is for Renju.
I promise.
Mizuki is curling up a little. Maybe she's intimidated by me. What else do you remember about Renju?
Well, there was the watch incident. I'm sure you remember that one.
Watch incident?
You don't remember? Your drunk ass spilled your beer on Ren's watch.
Oh, the watch we found.
Ren was furious, yelling about how this watch is more important than my life, or whatever.
Okay, he for sure was transported into the place in the for sure.
He blew up on you.
He wouldn't have let me watch it.
That was the only time I've ever seen Ren that mad. That's why I remember it so well.
Was it this watch?
It has to be.
Yeah, that's it. Why do you have it? Was it at the scene?
That's suspicious, man.
Ren was given that watch by his lover. It was an anniversary gift, I think.
Aww.
Lover?
Oh, I'm sorry. I forgot Mizuki was
Oh
here.
no, he wasn't faithful.
No, it's fine.
But of course, it wasn't an affair. This was all after he was divorced.
Daddy had a new lover.
That must be tough to hear. I'm going to the bathroom.
The bathroom?
no.
Yeah. This place is small. The bathrooms are outside.
Take care.
She looked shocked. I gave her a nod and a wave and left.
Iba, get boss on the line.
Got it.
Video call.
What's up?
Mizuki is at a bar called Marble down in Golden Yokocho. Send someone over to pick her up.
Oh my god, we're ditching her.
She's not at the hospital?
Yeah, she snuck out. I took her along while I was doing some work, but I can't take her any further.
That might be for the best. But I feel bad ditching her.
Understood. I'll send someone.
Counting on you, boss.
Are you going to leave Mizuki here?
Feels kind of sad.
Yes. I can't take her into a Yakuza den.
Oh, okay. Okay, we're going to the gang. That's fair. Kamakura. We're doing a lot on this Sunday.
Who's this asshole?
You made a big mistake coming here. Go home.
All right. Bye then.
Hey, Date!
What? Ugh, I hate dealing with these chumps.
He was actually just about
Do
to
you want to
leave.
die, old man?
He has a knife.
You bastard!
Oh, little birds. My siblings.
Sorry for the late introduction. I'm with the MPD.
A cop, huh?
Oh, a badass entrance.
You want to explain what the fuck a cop is doing in my office?
I think we should exchange names before exchanging expletives.
Name's MoMA, the warhorse. Don't give a fuck what your name is.
All right, MoMA. I have a few things I want to ask you. What do you know about the new Cyclops serial killings?
Oh, getting right to the point.
Shoko Nadami and Renju Okiura had their left eye pulled out and were murdered. And I think you know something about it.
Saw it on the news. But we had nothing to do with it. Even if we did, we wouldn't spill to no cop.
Tiger Road.
Hey, Iva, look. A flying squirrel taking a nap.
It is clearly a tiger.
No, I think he's right. I think that's a flying squirrel. Kirby, him.
There would be no point in talking to him in that state.
Yeah, he seems sweet. Company motto, company philosophy. If you accidentally enter a bar instead of a restaurant, don't feel obligated to order a drink. Even if the bartender gives you that order a damn drink look. I think I should hang this up in my room. I think I need this as well. That's quite the motto. Got a permit. Permit. Whiteboard. This month's schedule is written on the board. 21st, Kakin's beatboxing for beginners. Are we really? Is this really a Yakuza office? For 8. Yeah.
I got nothing to say to you.
Partition set up by the poorly to obscure the view from visitors.
Hey, Iva.
That's smart.
It's pronounced partition and not partition.
I know how it's pronounced.
Should line up on the desk. It probably belongs to someone in the gang. Pretty nice. There are tons of things. The door to the next room. Oh, I like the statue.
A bronze dragon.
A bronze dragon holding a golden ball.
Golden ball, huh?
And a little shrine.
It's kind of frightening seeing all these lanterns lined up. Scary lanterns.
Scary lanterns. One is fine, but 8 of them in a row is intimidating.
Scary lanterns.
Yes.
You don't have to repeat it.
She heard us. Where's the chairman?
What? Chairman is right in front of you.
What?
I run the Kamakura gang. I'm MoMA Kamakura.
That can't be right.
Looks pretty low-key.
The chairman of the Kumakuras is Rohan.
Oh. Oh. Oh my god, wait, I
You aren't the chairman.
Oh, maybe not.
Yo, asshole! You need a lesson in manners?
Date, wait. I did some research and discovered that Rohan Kumakura died last year.
Oh no. Or Oh no.
He leapt to his death from the roof of a building.
That's pretty tough.
Suicide?
But MoMA did not take over last year. MoMA took
Oh.
over 6 years ago.
6 years ago.
That's oh wow. The press, the Kamakura press. About Shoko.
Don't know nothing about her. I know her face and her name. It was on the news. Nothing else.
Shoko is part of an investment fraud scheme. And I have it on good authority that a certain Yakuza gang was helping her.
Damn, that has to do something with the guy who ended his life last year then. That's an odd thing.
Wouldn't know nothing about that, cop.
God Ranger.
I told you, I got nothing to say. You deaf or something?
Date, a minute please.
What is it?
Do you see the sofa in the reception area?
Hmm?
There is an ashtray on top of the coffee table.
What about it?
It is peculiar. Thermal imaging reveals that they are both warm.
Oh. There's something under
The sofa and ashtray.
Can deal with Momo later. Should be focused on something else. There's something inside there. Coffee table. There's an ashtray on top. Zoom. The cigarette worm. Cigarette butts. One of the cigarette butts. The tip is reddish.
Hey, Iba. Can you turn off the thermal vision?
Sure.
I see. The cigarette brand is Klein.
Why is that relevant?
Small details will come in useful later. Trust me.
See.
Hmm.
What about the table? There's... Okay, but the entire table? Or is it just the... Oh, I guess this is cool. Huh. Cigarette on the edge of the ashtray is a claim. The tip is faintly red. So someone was smoking. Anyone is completely out. Perusing on him. Oh,
Part of the cushion is still red.
someone was sitting there?
Just as I thought.
Someone hiding in the lockers, perhaps. Lockers are lined up on the door to the next room. Who was here? Was there someone here recently?
What are you talking about? You're the first guest today. Although you are an uninvited guest.
Don't lie now. Someone was sitting on the sofa and smoking very recently.
How do you know that?
I just do.
Oh, right. I remember now. Just a
My
bit
God.
ago, one of our guys was on the sofa.
My head.
Are you talking about these guys right here?
Yeah.
Hmm.
Not possible. When I came in,
Yeah, the skinny one was on the chair.
You made a big mistake coming here. Go home.
Who's this asshole?
neither of them was on the sofa, and neither of them was smoking.
They left.
Who left?
An insurance salesman. Right before you came in.
I don't think so. I didn't pass by anyone on my way here. And I happen to know this office only has one entrance and one exit. Which means, whoever it is, they're still in this office somewhere. Let me check the back.
Why you want to do that?
I just wanted to say hello to our guest.
I'm
Who is it
telling you,
gonna
you're the
be?
only one here.
Oh, then you won't mind me checking.
What if it's Iris?
Just get out of here, cop.
There must be someone they don't want us to see.
Yeah, I'm so curious now.
Somewhere behind that wall.
X-ray vision. Yeah. Who's that?
Just as I thought.
This must be whoever was sitting on the sofa and smoking earlier.
Just fancy.
My evolver can shoot right through this wall.
Oh.
I should shoot him.
Hey,
Wait!
I think you're gonna get all three of these guys from your neck.
Is he not getting enough?
What?
Never mind. The person behind the wall is unarmed. I cannot approve the use of Evolver in this situation.
Okay.
Damn it.
Who is that? They're just letting us pass? Oh, but this guy's... Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh.
Date! A porno mag at your feet!
What?
That's how we dodge it. Oh my god. Arrow key. Okay.
Hey! Did you just shoot at me?
No. Oh my god. Oh my god! Oh no.
Whoa, wait a minute!
In a building? His aim's horrible. Okay, that was a sick eyeball. That. Oh my god.
Date! Load Evolver with explosive rounds. Aim for the dragon's gold ball on the right.
The what?
Huh?
Oh, that. Why?
Just do it!
Okay, okay. You're gonna bounce? The bullet. What? How do I... Oh, control. Use my mouse. Oh. Oh my god. Wow. Immaculate prediction.
Iba, you saved me.
Oh my god.
Everything happened as I simulated it.
So, where's this porno mag?
Not that still being his priority.
You idiot. There is no adult magazine. However, I know that your reaction time is up to 3.6 times faster when you are excited.
She's great. I love you,
I
Iva.
simply took advantage of that behavior.
What the hell? You're a grown man. Aren't you too old to be playing with toys?
Shit!
Hey, coward! I see you. Show your face.
Yeah, come on. Who are they trying to protect so hard?
I know you.
Oh. What is this? A reunion.
That's...
Sejima, So, Congressman.
Congressman in the Yakuza?
What is this guy doing here?
A Good thing we didn't take Mizuki, by the way. What are you doing here?
I've had a relationship with the Kumakuras since back when Rohan was running things. I had business nearby, so I stopped here for a visit. Whatever conspiracy theory you're imagining in your head, you can forget it. This is strictly business.
What business have you got with the Yakuza?
Strictly business? A congressman meeting with Yakuza?
Yeah.
How are you gonna spin that?
It's true. I imagine my public image will be dragged through the mud. But we haven't done anything illegal. If you want to accuse me of such wrongdoing, then by all means. I just happen to think such gossip is better suited for tabloids.
I don't know. This seems pretty serious. You have an alibi for yesterday and the day before.
I went to work, then went home.
So, you have no alibi?
No, I always have my bodyguards near me. If you want to, you can ask them.
Bodyguard testimony can be unreliable.
I see.
There is a possibility that they would lie to protect Mr. Sajima.
I agree. We can't trust that.
Yeah. About Renju.
The president of Lemniscate? We aren't friends, but I did meet him a few times through work.
He's working a lot of fields, huh?
What work were you doing to meet up with the head of an entertainment company?
It was just some party hosted by some company or other. It's not unusual. Events with those uptight stuffed shirts can be rather dull. So they have some young women from an entertainment office attend. Anyway, we only saw each other a few times. I don't even remember what we spoke about.
Interesting. So Sejima, member of Congress. See him so often on TV, it feels like I've met him before. About you smiling, smiling very eerily. The corner. Do you have an alibi for yesterday and the day before?
Us Kumakuras are a branch of the Ujisaki family. The Ujisaki family runs a yearly golf tournament. Mandatory attendance.
Oh, that's kind of fun.
We were all at the tournament those days. We only got back this morning. You can ask the hotel. They'll tell you.
Date, I did some The hotel's record of guests does list the Kumakura members. They were also seen on several surveillance cameras. It is not possible that any of the Kumakuras could have killed Shoko,
Okay, interesting.
including Moma.
About Renju.
I've been looking after that guy since high school. It was the usual stuff. I had him help me with a lot of work. But now, it's kind of the opposite, you know? We're getting work from him. Well, we were. Now that he's dead, though.
What work did he have you do?
The usual. If talent at his office was causing trouble or something.
Oh, really? They got the Yakuza involved?
You ever get into any disputes with Renju doing this work?
No way, he paid good money.
Huh.
I've never even gotten into an argument with the guy.
About Shoko.
Well, I guess there's no point hiding it now.
Huh?
I lied earlier, when I said I did.
I thought so. You and the
Aw.
Kumakuras were a part of the fraud scheme Shoko was
Oh,
organizing.
yeah, true.
Yep. Whenever any wise-ass investors gave her trouble, we handled it.
Exactly as I suspected. Shoko was affiliated with the Kumakuras.
Let's see. So about Rohan Kumakura.
I heard that the former head of the Kumakuras committed suicide last year.
Yeah, what's it to you?
Nothing at all. I just want to talk about it.
What if he's not dead?
Rohan was my older brother.
Oh, what?
He was my big brother in this
Oh.
organization, and my blood
Ah.
brother. 6 years ago, he
He got sick in the head. He got sent to a special hospital. And naturally, because I'm his brother and next in line, I was the successor.
That kind of sucks.
That's all I'm gonna say. You want to know more? Hire a private eye.
We are the private eye. Moma's giving me a glare. So, about Shoko.
The victim prior to Renju? I believe Moma introduced me to her.
Introduced?
We were just having drinks. Shoko stopped by to...
Right. We didn't talk about
Say
anything.
hello.
They're trying to give me the runaround.
Indeed. Date, I have determined that these individuals have nothing further to add.
Kinda sus though. Why were they hiding him so intensely that they were willing to kill?
Even if they are involved, they will not volunteer any more information. We need solid evidence to move forward with the investigation.
You're right.
Oh.
Date, a call from Lemniscate.
Connected.
Oh my god, is it gonna be the secretary? Yes.
Date, it's me. You remember like how you said to call you if Ota came? Well, he's here now, so I guess I'm calling you.
Yay.
Got it. I'm on my way.
Where you going?
It's none of your concern. Moma, Congressman Tsujima, I think I'm gonna call it a day. I'll come back soon. We'll swap drinking stories.
We've done enough on this Sunday.
You serious?
Let's go, Iba.
Roger.
Okay then. Let's pop over to Lemniscate. I almost forgot the new.
This is all really suspicious.
Sure is.
What is?
Congressman Tsujima and the Kamakuras.
Yeah.
There's definitely something going on there.
I agree. But I am not sure it is linked to the new Cyclops serial killings. We need to do further investigation.
Oh, I'm in the passenger seat. Roar like a lion.
Ah! Possible. How did a jellyfish get in here? So shiny, too.
You utter idiot. It's me.
Renju?
Renju.
Do I look like Renju?
Izuki?
It's me.
Boss?
Date, seriously.
You're messing with her too much.
Then, are you... Mom?
My god.
Idiot. They must have increased your dosage too much.
My dosage? Anyway, you're Iba, right? Why are you here? Looking like that?
I just thought I would project myself. You seem
Aw.
lonely.
Yeah, it feels sad to have an empty passenger seat again.
How are you doing this?
I am overlaying the image your left eye processes with augmented reality.
Ah, that's why she's at 50% opacity.
You can't see me through your right eye, only your left.
You can't just pop into my eyeball without permission.
You do realize I do that all the time, right?
How is So related to the Kamakuras? I guess we already kind of know.
I looked into that.
Oh no, So is older brother.
Unfortunately, I did not find anything in our database that could connect the two.
I see.
However, I did discover some rumors on the internet. Most of them come across as gossip or conspiracy theories, but would you like to hear them regardless?
Yes.
Please.
So related to the Kamakuras.
Mr. Tsujima currently resides in Azabu. He lives in a mansion, a restored samurai castle.
That's sick.
But 20 years ago, So Sajima lived elsewhere. In the Kawasaki district, to be exact. He lived there until he was 40 years old. The Sajima family owned a vast amount of real estate in the district. Adjusting for inflation, the land was valued above 30 billion yen. The Sajima family sold off its holdings.
He's rich.
6 months later, the incident occurred.
The explosion at the chemical plant.
This caused Kawasaki to become a restricted area. And of course, land prices fell drastically to less than 1/30th their original value. What are your thoughts?
The timing is certainly suspicious. To sell that amount of land just 6 months before it happened.
There is another interesting fact. After the accident, So Sajima purchased all of the land back for just 1 billion yen.
Wow.
So he's got
profited
29 billion yen in his pocket and 1 billion yen of land.
Correct.
That's a great deal.
Despite the horrific accident, the Sajima family is no worse off.
That's kind of suspicious.
True. But I don't see the point of it. It's not like he got anything out of it.
He made a big profit. Can't use the land.
That would be true, but there is more to this story. There is another important fact. After the land prices in the Kawasaki region crashed... we will have to continue this conversation later. I am receiving a call from headquarters.
Headquarters?
Is this Special Agent Date from Abyss?
Yes, sir.
My name is Akaska from HQ. I'm investigating the Shoko Nadami case. There's something that you need to hear.
What is it?
We got a phone call earlier from a prisoner at Fuchu Prison.
A prisoner?
We saved the call. I think you should give it a listen.
Oh my god. Okay.
Who is this?
In here, I'm known as number 89.
What is this call concerning?
I know who killed Shoko Nadami. And if you let me out of here, I will tell you who it is. I suppose you might say I'm looking for a plea bargain.
Oh my god.
He will kill again, you know. And he'll take their eye while they're still alive. There will be more bodies. If you want to stop this serial killer, I suggest you take my offer.
Oh, should we do it?
I'll be seeing you.
That's kind of big. He knew that
This
the eye
has
was
to be a
taken
prank.
when he was alive. When she was
That's what I thought too. However, we got the call yesterday afternoon, before Renju was killed.
Oh.
In other words,
You're saying he predicted the second crime?
yeah, I think he did. That's why I thought I should contact you.
Good idea. Thanks, Detective.
Good luck.
Do you think there's anything to this?
Sounds like there might be. I mean, what's the... We can always hear him out.
I don't know.
Oh, Date.
What's wrong? You look like you have a lot on your mind.
Yeah. Where's your energy, boy?
Yeah. I just found out online. The corpse at Bloom Park. That was Renju's ex-wife, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was.
So that was Mizuki's mom. Mizuki saw her own mom.
Oh, yeah.
And I just left her.
Oh. You didn't know.
But I didn't know. I knew her as Shoko Nadami. Her last name is different. I didn't know that was Mizuki's mother. I want to apologize to her. I need to tell her that I'm sorry.
That's nice. About Mizuki.
Mizuki didn't seem like she was angry with you.
What? You met Mizuki? Oh, at the
That's right. He doesn't know I live with Mizuki. I have no reason to hide it, but it's sort of hard to explain. Yeah, I spoke to Mizuki at her, questioning earlier.
You're sick, Date.
Huh?
What?
Questioning? That sounds dirty.
What? We're a detective.
If I were writing a light novel, that's exactly how I would describe a sexy scene.
Huh?
What kind of novels are you writing, kid?
I'd be curious to read what he writes.
Nowhere. Just doing my normal routine.
I don't know your normal routine.
I went to a doujin store to look at the new releases.
I see what kind of stuff he's into.
Then I ate some ramen at Jiro's, and then headed over to the PC cafe to browse threads. You know, normal.
If that's normal, I haven't had a normal day in my life.
Don't look at the threads on a daily.
I don't know anything. I've only seen Renju a couple of times.
I didn't think it was possible to be this bad at lying.
Though it is plainly obvious, I did a thermal check on Ota's body. This is his current body temperature.
That's what I thought. Have you forgotten, Ota? You're my thrall. You don't want me to tell Iris your secret, do you?
Huh?
Oh my god. We don't... She hasn't heard anything.
Wait, it's no big deal. I just...
You better start talking.
Okay.
Where have you been? About Renju's case.
Last night, I was walking over to Sunfish Pocket, and I saw Renju come out of the building.
Oh.
Was he alone? Someone was with him. A man.
Oh? Is that a no?
No. A woman.
That's a yes. Okay, I see.
Okay, look. I can tell you're trying to protect her, but you have to help me out here.
Was it Iris? I swear to God, if Iris is somehow involved.
Was it Iris?
No, it definitely for sure wasn't Tessa.
Oh my god.
Got it. So Renju was with Iris.
Okay, fine. There's no point in hiding it, I guess. You're right. Renju came out of the building with Tessa. But Tessa has nothing to do with this. She wouldn't murder anyone. She wouldn't hurt a fly. She's an idol. Idols don't kill people.
You need to stop putting her on a pedestal.
Tessa is a savior to me. The Tessa I know wouldn't hurt anyone.
What were they doing there, though? Savior?
The first time I met her, I had a bad case of writer's block. And I saw all this awful negativity online, and I lost sight of what I really wanted to write. It was the lowest point.
He is talking like a professional, though he hasn't published anything.
Yeah.
Then, by pure chance, I found a video of Tessa singing and dancing. And it made me realize something important. You don't have to care what people think, you know? If you do your best at what you believe in, your message will get through to people. That attitude is something all great creators need to have. After that, I became a huge ACET fan and got over my writer's block.
That's nice.
And I know I'm not the only one Tessa has inspired. A lot of otaku like me say that Tessa is their savior. She cheers them up when they're down. So there's no way Tessa can be involved in murder. Absolutely impossible.
Slow down, I didn't say Iris was the murderer.
But do you suspect her?
I need to hear her side of the story. If I do, I might find out she's totally innocent.
I feel like she has something that she's not saying. Why was she there? Also, they kept saying that he would be too heavy for someone small. But if you think about it, he was probably brought in a barrel. And if that's the case, it would be quite easy to push, even if you're light.
If you truly believe that she didn't do it, you should tell me everything you know.
Yeah.
But...
do it for Iris.
Tell us, what time did Renju and Iris leave the building?
Around 6:15, I guess.
Where did they go?
I didn't see. They got into Renju's car and drove off.
What did you do?
I went inside Sunfish Pocket, but I saw a sign that said the entire club was reserved. I figured I would just go home.
Oh, shock.
What happened?
Is she there? Oh! She's here.
Date.
Iris, there's something I need to ask you. Come with me.
Wow, we didn't talk to the receptionist. I wanted to talk to her last. No. Guess we'll talk to Iris first.
Iris, I'm going to ask you some questions. Please answer honestly. However, you do not have to say anything that might incriminate you.
The right to remain silent? You're treating me like a criminal.
Not exactly. I'm just looking for the truth. And I would appreciate your cooperation.
Yes. She looks awfully sad. Do you have an alibi for last night?
What were you doing from 7 to 9 last night?
I was at home the whole time.
You're sure?
Yes.
Iba, thermograph.
There is no noticeable rise in Iris's body temperature.
Okay.
She isn't lying.
Not necessarily. We must consider the possibility that she is a natural liar.
With that kind of confidence, her temperature wouldn't change.
Correct.
Renju's estimated time of death was 8 p.m. last night. If Iris' story is true, she couldn't have done it.
Yeah.
There is another possibility. Even if Iris was at home, she could have killed Renju.
Yeah, if Renju was at her home as well.
You mean...
And then they barreled him. Can I ask your mother about your alibi?
I'll ask again. You are sure you were at home around 8 p.m. yesterday?
Yes.
Can I ask your mother about your alibi?
You can, but there'd be no point.
Why is that?
My mom wasn't home. She came back home early this morning.
This morning?
Yeah.
Where was she?
I don't know.
You don't know.
Is she a night worker?
Come to think of it, Iris' mom had connections to Renju too.
Hitomi did mention that yesterday.
Oh yeah.
Renju was my classmate at Eitoku High. We've known each other for 20 years now.
However, we have nothing to link her to the case.
But I am curious. What was Hitomi doing last night?
You used to work at Sunfish Pocket, right?
I heard you used to work at Sunfish Pocket.
That's right.
How long?
A little over a year.
Working there that long, you're probably pretty familiar with the equipment.
Yeah, I guess.
She knows where the hooks are. Is Oda's story true?
Here's what Ota told me. Yesterday around 6:15 p.m., you and Renju came out of the Sunfish Pocket building. Is that true?
Yes.
Oh.
Mr. Okiura called me and told me he wanted me to come to Sunfish Pocket, ASAP.
Around what time was that?
5 p.m., I think. I got ready, then headed over there. I guess I got there about an hour later.
Date, I checked her call history. At 4:58 p.m., there is a record of a call to Iris from Renju's phone.
So she might have been just there for inconvenient reasons. What were you doing with Renju?
What were you doing with Renju?
He asked me about a job.
What kind of job?
He rented out Sunfish Pocket for a party and he wanted me to MC.
What is MC?
He said that it was an important party and that a lot of big shots were gonna be there. But the girl he asked to do it originally got sick and couldn't come. But I turned him down.
That's odd, because there was no one there.
Why?
Because I'm just an internet idol. I've never done any MCing before. Especially with important people being there.
Know what MCing is? What did you do after you turned him down?
What did you do after you turned him down?
I left with Mr. Okiura. At 6:15 p.m. That must have been when Ota saw me.
And after that?
I asked Mr. Okiura to take me home in his car. I got home at 7 p.m. I was home the rest of the night.
What do you think, Aiba?
I cannot detect any contradictions. However, her story appears almost too organized.
Yeah, she knows all the exact timestamps.
Human memory is ambiguous. Her use of exact times
Yeah.
leads me to be suspicious.
That's true.
About the surveillance camera.
What about the surveillance camera? Do you know where those tapes were stored?
What are you trying to say?
Okay, I think she must know, right? If she's worked there for a year? When did you find out Renju was killed?
When did you find out Renju was killed?
This morning, on the news.
And you were with Renju last night? You didn't think to call the police and inform them of this?
Oh, sorry. Is that something you're supposed to do?
Yeah?
I had a podcast to record this morning, so...
I can't tell if she doesn't know or if it's just...
If I went to the police, I'd be late. And that would cause everyone a lot of trouble, you know?
Pressure?
Am I a suspect?
It's not like that.
It's fine, Date. It's true that I met with Mr. Okiura yesterday. But... it's impossible that I'm the killer.
Why?
I'm a teenage girl.
Yeah, this is... Oh, I'm starting to suspect her now that she's like, I'm a teenage girl, I couldn't kill her.
Mr. Okiura is a fully grown man.
What a barrel.
Oh, she's got a point.
But also, because she knows him, she could get close to him without him being suspicious.
A girl like her could have stabbed, poisoned, or shot him dead, but strangling?
No, it's still possible.
Oh.
You see.
Oh my god, it's a Danganronpa moment. Renju's way sedation. Okay, I feel like that's it. Let's look at it first.
The autopsy discovered a high concentration of benzodiazepine in Renju's body. This drug is commonly used as a sedative. It is likely that Renju was in a state of compromised consciousness before his death.
Interesting, and I feel like someone who has the strength to just kill him wouldn't need to sedate him, so that makes me more suspicious that it is someone smaller. Yeah.
A heavy concentration of sedatives were discovered in Renju's body. Renju was practically in a coma before he died. He wouldn't have struggled.
So, Iris could have strangled him.
Wait a minute. Even if I was somehow able to kill him, the rest of it is impossible.
The rest of it?
Like hanging up his body?
How do you know that?
What do you mean? It's all over the news.
That's true.
I don't like this image.
Renju weighed about 160 pounds. Even if she used her entire body weight, I don't think she could have hauled him up.
Right. It would be hard for her to do it with her strength alone. But with a little ingenuity, it could be done.
Ingenuity?
Oil drum? I feel like the oil drum is for the transport, right? Elevator records, foundation. Renju's weight. Let's look at that. Oh, okay. That's just it. Where Renju autopsy report?
Renju's estimated TOD is yesterday, around 8 p.m. Numerous hemorrhages in the blood vessels of the throat and face indicate strangulation. The weapon used to commit the murder was some kind of twisted cloth. The criminal likely wrapped it around Renju's neck and pulled. Renju then suffocated. The more precise cause of death is cerebral circulation failure due to vessel closure in the neck. In short, Renju was strangled from behind with some kind of cloth or rope. The oil drum inside Sunfish Pocket. The type that has a lid you can open, with about a 200-liter capacity. Empty, it weighs approximately 44 pounds.
Oh, she could have used that maybe. I think... Could it have been that she tied something to it? Let's try that.
I don't think so, Date.
No? Oh.
This is irrelevant to the question of how to lift Renju's body.
Oops.
Renju's corpse was discovered at the maid cafe Sunfish Pocket, hanging from a beam on the ceiling by a wire. He was found over the counter.
Over the counter, so she wouldn't have to lift him up.
The wire was attached on both ends. One end was attached to a hook that was embedded inside Renju's jaw. The other end was attached to beer kegs found on the floor. The kegs hold approximately 20 liters of
this is
liquid.
definitely it.
They weigh approximately 55 pounds each.
I think this is it.
It went like this. First, Renju was laid out on the counter. Next, the wire was thrown over the beam and connected to the hook in his jaw. Then all you need to do is put the 3 beer kegs on the counter.
You think a teenage girl could have done that?
I'm sure it was hard. The kegs weighed 55 pounds each.
But it's not impossible.
But that's not impossible, even for a teenage girl.
I guess it isn't impossible.
After that, you get on top of the counter, hook the other end of the wires to the kegs, and then, what do you think happens if you kick the kegs off the counter?
The 3 kegs weighed 165 pounds altogether.
Oh.
Renju weighs 5 pounds less. I guess that would make it possible. But there is one more thing.
What?
Considering the state of the crime scene, it's clear Renju was killed elsewhere and brought to where we found him.
I know that one.
If Iris is the culprit, how did she move the body?
Hey!
I know. You're going to say you couldn't have moved a 160...
Unfortunately for her, she could have.
How?
The barrel. The oil drum. This could have something to do with it, but I need to support my theory. Oh, okay. Yeah, in the elevator. Report. Maybe. Oh. Renju's body weight. Renju's weight is 160 pounds. The question is, how did Iris move the corpse? No? Where? Oh. Let's look
The
at this.
autopsy determined that Renju vacated his bowels for muscle relaxation upon death. However, no trace of this was found on the corpse. This means that it is highly likely Renju was killed elsewhere and moved to where he was found.
Yeah. I think it's that one. Which one is it then? Sedation? No, this doesn't matter anymore. What's this autopsy report? 8 p.m. strangled from behind. Oh, of course, the watch.
I know
Right?
this is Renju's favorite. I found it inside an oil drum at Sunfit. That means...
Yeah, of course. Okay, the watch. Yeah. I feel like she's really being
you know
set
what
up
this
to
is?
look guilty, and I can't tell if it's true or if it's just a red herring.
It's Renju's favorite watch. This was discovered inside an empty oil drum at Sunfish Pocket.
Hey, Date, I know you're on a roll right now, but could you please report things like that according to protocol?
Oops.
What are you trying to say?
I'm saying that it wouldn't be so hard to move a body if it were in a cylinder. You would just have to roll it.
So you're saying Renju's body was moved inside the drum, which is how the watch came off. But the suspect didn't notice it.
I'm not saying anything for sure. Just pointing out that it's possible.
Yeah, it seems likely.
I didn't do it! You don't even have any witnesses! If I were rolling an oil drum in the middle of the street, people would have noticed!
You could have put it in a car and driven it.
I don't have a license!
Doesn't mean you can't drive. Even an AI can drive nowadays.
Are you mocking me?
Don't make sudden outbursts like that.
You insulted me!
Talk it over an investigation.
Just be quiet.
Who are you talking to?
We seem crazy to her. Iris, I really like you. Please don't. Please don't be
Anyway,
guilty.
Iris, you weigh about 105 pounds, right?
Where is this coming from?
If only you weighed more. Or less.
That is none of your business.
No, I mean that your weight is relevant to the case. If the oil drum was used to transport the corpse, then the possibility of the suspect being around 105 pounds is extremely likely.
Why do you say that?
Elevator records. Oh, 3 pieces. Renju's weight. Oh, it is. And the oil drum.
Iris,
Together.
on which floor is Sunfish Pocket located?
On the 2nd floor.
That's right. So, I checked the elevator records. Before the corpse was discovered, the elevator only stopped at the 2nd floor once, at 8:55 p.m. And we discovered that the total cargo weight on the elevator was about 310 pounds.
Guess if you murder someone, put them in the elevator, take the stairs yourself, and take them out to prevent being caught.
Renju weighed 160. The oil drum weighs 44. Together, that's about 205.
Oh my god, Iris.
Subtracting that from 310.
I think I said I suspected her in earlier episodes, but I was just joking. I didn't think she would actually be guilty.
This doesn't look good.
Why are you...
Now, this obviously doesn't prove you're the murderer. A lot of people weigh 105 pounds.
Yeah.
Or someone could have put 105 extra pounds in the elevator, sent it up,
Yeah,
and taken the stairs.
That's what I was saying.
To throw us off the trail. However,
Seems unlikely. I mean, I didn't even know there were elevator records.
Dante, stop. Iris is acting strange. Don't turn around.
why not?
Just stay put. Keep your eyes on the wall.
Oh, boss. I feel like boss already knows.
There are several cameras in this room.
Oh, yeah.
2 surveillance cameras installed at the corners of the ceiling, and 1 camera on a tripod. I hacked each to gain access to their recordings.
Ooh.
Look at this.
What about it? Her hands?
She's fidgeting around.
Yeah.
Is she doing something under the desk?
That's what it looks like. But we need to confirm something before we confront her. We need to know that she's in fact doing something under the desk.
Without turning around?
Yes.
Drop
How would I do
Iva.
that?
It's me. Boss? Boss is standing in the corner. You can't tell from this angle. Oh. Oh, the reflection. Okay, okay. Big brain detectives. What's she doing? She's messaging.
Ah, shit.
Oh my god.
Iris,
He knows something.
what are you thinking? What is that thing?
Oh my god.
Hey, answer me, Iris.
He helped her.
She's definitely hiding something, Date.
Did he help her?
Sync with her.
Wow.
Iris is experiencing REM sleep. Medication is working perfectly.
It's getting very intense.
How about it, Date? Think you can do it?
Not a problem. Get it started.
The time limit is 6 minutes. So before time is up,
I know.
then let's begin.
Our second dive. Exciting. Hello.
What is this place?
It looks depressing. How is this related to Iris?
Unknown, but there must be a connection.
Iris, what are you hiding?
Oh.
Somnium scan. Activate.
I love her design. It's so cute. Is this where she... Oh, this is maybe where she killed him. In a, like a warehouse. The lock 2. The lock 3. The lock 4. Discover Iris' secret. A mysterious room, videos, and strange device. You may be able to find the truth. Not that may be able to. Okay. I think this is a good moment to stop this episode. Next one, we will be diving into Iris's mind. And I'm very curious. This looks like a very interesting place. Oh my god, wait, I should stay in the menu for the time. yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next episode then. Bye bye.